How's it going? This is Odd.
Hey, it's Red here.
And Mal.
And you're about to listen to our podcast. I'm just going to give you a heads up. Probably not the greatest for having your kids around.
Nope.
We are a 18-plus podcast, and we would appreciate if you would take that into consideration, as we honestly have horrible mouths. And obviously,
influences will ruin your life.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, by what our name is, we are the Ganja people.
And I was smoking during this intro.
Hey, I'm Odd.
I'm Red.
And I'm Mal.
And we are the Ganja people.
Fucking hypocrites. Sucking fucking fucks and fucking bubbles everywhere.
Alright, anyway, what the fuck is
What
that?
a start. And you're right, bubbles everywhere.
Bubbles, but not a drop to drink.
Isn't it water? Water everywhere?
And now it's going to be bubbles everywhere, and not a drop to drink, because we're doing a bubbler show.
Bubbler show! And I'm pretty sure it was bubbles, because it was the fizzy lifting drink. That's the reference.
Okay, but Sid the Sloth, as he's sliding down the iceberg, says, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Except maybe that one. And then he takes a big gulp of salt water and goes, oh, salty.
We're referencing Willy Wonka.
She's referencing Ice Age. Shaka. Actually, they're both kids' movies, so does it really matter?
I think it's awesome.
These bugs are loud as fuck tonight.
They're gonna be so fucking loud.
Oh, and we have a frog that lives in my kiddie pool now.
Yeah.
Have you thought of flipping this?
No, I like seeing him. I've been trying to catch him for like a week now.
She just likes having the kiddie pool gross.
She just wants to feed the snake one of her frogs.
No, I just like the frog. I brought a toad up to the house I found today, too.
Just to show it off.
Yeah, I just showed it to him. I'm breeding a Twizzler.
Yeah, well...
Sucks to suck.
Sure does.
1, 2, or 3.
We'll say...
Only because one of them's... actually, 1 or 2, because the third one needs to dry out.
2, I guess.
2? 2 it is.
Willie.
Speaking of Willy Wonka.
Our boy Willie... he is our...
This show is writing itself.
I know, right?
Damn, we're good.
I know, right? So, Willie, our friend Willie, is the strangest looking bubbler I've ever seen ever. It's a normal shape of a normal bubbler, besides the fact that it has a little flower thing on the side of it, that, the same thing that Caddy does, and then, same exact thing to be exact.
Yeah.
And then it looks like a mudslide, so he's named after Willy Wonka.
I'm interested in the color
Oh
of this
my
thing.
god,
He's actually red in the middle of them.
It's really cool.
We found Caddy's long-lost sister.
His name's Willie. How's it his sister?
Brother.
Jesus.
Is our carb?
Look
Clogged?
It could be clogged. That could be a possibility. That's always a possibility, is clogging. Okay, so since I suck at life, I forgot to turn my phone down. Oops.
Oh no, it's like we're human.
Soaks to soak.
Soaks to soak.
I always have enjoyed,
So we all had a fail at the beginning of the episode.
I didn't have a fail. I did have a fail.
what was your fail?
Calling that a sister.
Oh, yeah.
Mine was clogged and your phone was loud.
We're all just fucked.
It's a great episode. That's a Ganja People episode right there.
We're stoners, we forget
I
shit.
say a bunch of stoners trying to organize some
That
shit.
was-
Good luck.
A lot better, to say the least.
I'm just gonna put it out there. This weed reeks.
Yeah, it does.
Just
What
say
is
it.
this?
I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know either.
So the guy downstairs said it was either Mac 1 or Zookies. He didn't know which was which.
Oh, shit. I'm also delaying. And I'm fucking...
Red.
I know, I'm
You're a hot
killing
mess
it.
today, bud.
I am on fucking fire.
We got halfway here and he forgot the weed.
Forgot my stuff, and then
So then we
had
had
to
to go
turn
back.
around
I almost messaged you
Wow.
and said, did you fucking get lost?
No. We had to wait for the guy downstairs to get back home because he
was enjoying his birthday.
He was helping their neighbor. And he
God damn.
thought that they were only going to be gone for like 20 minutes and ended up being gone like 40 minutes. So then for some reason he turns his fucking phone off when he goes places, I think, because literally it's just turned off, I swear. So then he starts blowing my phone up as we're literally ready to leave, like walking, like Red's in the car and I'm like, oh, okay. So I went back over to the man downstairs house. Into his house, got his stuff, yep. Mm-hmm.
I got you.
And then we went to Cofair,
Gas station.
got crap for this, and
Yep.
then we went back, or we got halfway home, and Red forgot weed, so we went back to
I was
his
like,
house.
wait, I thought I put it in my pocket. Okay, my house. No, I didn't. It was right on my table.
You know, when I do shit like that, I usually look at it and go, please don't shoot me, but I forgot this at home.
I just like...
Well, like I told him, I was like, at least we were halfway home and not all the way home.
Do you remember that time we had that wedding in Warren? And we got all
Let's
the
not
way,
talk about it.
We got all the way to Warren at the wedding and realized we forgot the
What?
diaper bag.
Let's not talk about it.
My buddy's wedding, and I had to do the photography for it. Like, I was getting paid to do the photography for it.
Yeah.
And we get there, and it was shortly after we had the other boy. And she goes, where's the diaper bag? I'm like, I didn't grab it. I had to get my bag, and I grabbed the other boy. And she's like, fuck, it's sitting on the table. I'll be back, I guess. All the way over in Warren. So, you know, like...
40 minutes.
An hour, almost 2 hours later, the wedding's already done. I've already taken all the photos of all that. Like, the wedding, the after the wedding photos, and then she got there just in time to meet me to go finish the photos and then get to the reception.
Yep. I drove all the way home to get the diaper bag and then left again.
Nice.
Annoying as fuck. But it was my own fault.
Didn't we end up having to buy diapers in the end or something like that because we didn't have enough diapers or something too?
No, we forgot a bottle. We had to go to Dollar General and buy a bottle.
That's what it was.
Wow.
Diaper bag had everything but a bottle in it, and we didn't notice.
We were really just having a day.
That was a fun day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if we were made of money, we could just literally go buy the shit that was in the
Let's
bag.
just go buy a whole brand new diaper bag.
Well,
here.
like, just, you know.
And change of clothes, some diapers, some wipes, some butt cream.
Right.
But at the
Yeah.
same time, like, I just...
Was it... Now I need to know. Was it a butt disaster? Was it a full ass alert 5 at the wedding?
No.
Were you in dire need of these diapers?
No, but we didn't want to not have
Were
them.
they dripping? Just out the sides?
No.
Can we wait on that for a second? I'm like dying.
Yeah.
I'm dying. I didn't smoke at all yesterday.
Wow.
I took my cousin to Cedar Point,
Oh, right.
which is a 3.5 hour drive there and then back.
Yep.
And then being at Cedar Point in 95 degree weather on a lake. It's a literal island and a lake. It's a man-made island on a lake.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy fuckaroni. You want to talk about the most humid, hot motherfucker you've ever seen.
You should have just rode all the wet rides.
I don't like that. I don't like getting soaking wet because then I get chafing really bad. Fat man problems with thick thighs, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby powder.
Deodorant. Even better.
It works when you're not getting on cold or wet rides. And when you get on wet rides, you're just fucked.
Right.
We rode my all-time favorite roller coaster 3 times yesterday, though. Yes.
Which one?
It's called the Maverick.
Okay.
It's not the biggest coaster in the world. The first drop is 90 feet is all. It has a negative 5 degree drop, though. It literally goes...
Nice.
Like,
Look
it's...
in on the whole fucking thing.
Like, it literally is like...
And you wanted me to ride that?
Oh, it's literally the most fun roller coaster.
I didn't go. I went to meet the teacher instead.
Because we almost forgot about Meet the Teacher. Tells you what kind of parents I am. I forget about stupid shit.
I forgot, too. And then we were sitting here. And
I know.
The babysitter we had to go to Cedar Point was sitting here. And he said something, and I looked at him like, so what about you doing about Meet the Teacher tomorrow? And he goes, because we had just talked about it like a couple hours before that, before we decided to go to Cedar Point. He's
But
like,
then we got really excited about the thought of Cedar Point, so then we completely forgot about parent-teacher conference, and like, when you meet the teacher, and you, yeah.
Yep.
Oops.
The best day.
Oh, no, the best yet is this, okay? So, the other boy's teacher, he's going to pre-K.
I gotta ask. Did you guys draw straws to see who stayed back and who went?
I offered to stay.
No. Well, see, nobody would be able to drive. Because Mal won't drive in big cities. You have to drive directly through Cleveland.
Yeah, fuck that.
Or, yeah, so.
Yeah, that's a...
So, the other boy's teacher's name is Mrs. Beach.
Mrs. Bitch. Okay.
So, he calls her Miss Bitch. And the best part is the other preschool teacher there, I can't remember what her last name is, but it's really hard to pronounce even for me. And all these little kids call her Miss Asshole. So they have Miss Bitch and Miss Asshole. And they both laugh hysterically about it. Because they know they're just little kids. Like, they're not...
Yeah, they're 4.
Right.
Maybe occasional 5-year-old, but I mean, most of them are going to be 4.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah.
Yes. It's funny, though. It made me giggle.
I was like, oh, man.
Oh.
Him's just... He's funny. He's getting a lot better with pronunciations, just not...
Apparently not that one.
Beach or fish.
Both sound like bitch.
Yeah, I don't know why he can't do a f. It's a b instead of a f.
I remember when I was a little kid, one of my friend's brothers, little brother, so it was like little kids, he tried trouble saying my first name. He would always put R, he couldn't use the R, so he always had, the rest of my name, and it's off-putting to me, so.
See, but the other boy can say things like fries.
Mm-hmm.
The F isn't the problem. I don't know why he can't say fish.
Is she a bitch?
No, she's super
Oh,
nice.
she's super nice.
I really like her. She's a super, super nice lady.
I wonder if it just happens all the time.
She did. She's like, he's not the first, and I'm sure he won't be the last.
I mean, everyone has those teachers that they don't really like either, though, that other people do like.
Right.
That's the thing. Like, I really liked my 5th grade teacher. His name was Mr. Alexander. But he yelled all the time, and, I don't know, I just liked him as a teacher, though.
Maybe you like people that yell all the time. Your mom yells all the time. Your wife yells all the time. Your kids yell all the time. Maybe you just like people that yell.
You like stimulant because you have ADHD, and yelling's a stimulant.
Are you sure?
That's why nobody listens to me. They need stimulated.
I need stimulated. Oh, yes.
Oh, Jesus.
You need stimulated, just not quite in that department.
Yeah, go ahead. Do it. So we all were kind of ripped before we started the show, so this should be kind of interesting.
Oh, it's going to be a great show. And it's finally cooling off.
I don't know how rippy you were to start. I know that we had smoked a bowl a little bit earlier.
I forgot weed for a show that weed is about weed.
Oh, my foot's turning blue. That's probably good.
Well, we ripped enough to finish the juice box. It was almost dead. When I got there, he's like, let's finish this so I can pack it up. I'm like, all right. Sorry.
I wanted to
have
see what
hiccups,
we got for tonight, because it took me forever to get what I needed for tonight, too.
I even checked by extra people.
Wow.
Yeah, because you're like, yeah. I'm like, okay.
It's a class.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a class 1 situation. No weed for the weed show.
Can I ask a question? Why the fuck can't we have the heat without the bugs? Because I'm pretty fucking over them.
Oh.
Okay.
Change of topic.
Sorry. They're over here driving me nuts.
Yeah.
I'd say that's left field, but I think she's in the audience.
Something. Fuck.
See? Bug.
It's okay.
Bug.
So, do you have a
I have another
list for us?
So, I figured the last 2 weeks we did hybrids. And I did a quick look through of this. It is a different list. And this is top 10 straight indicas.
No, indica or sativa?
Straight indica.
Okay.
This is they're well known for their, straight indica. So
That's my fave.
Me too.
Yes. So you guys have any guesses what will be on this list?
My indica before was Northern Lights, and I mean White Widow. See White Widow being on there. Afghani. I think Afghan or Afghani of some sort. Definitely.
I don't
Most
know.
of the time, like the big strains that you see stuff on is like Afghani's in.
How many guesses? No. Well, once I'm done dying here, let's start with number 10 with some California hash plant. It's 90 to 100% indica. It's going to be that for all these. So, parents is hash plant and Northern Lights. So, there's one.
Well, that's a parent strain. So I mean, woo.
But it's also only 8 to 12% THC.
That sounds cuckoo.
That's weird.
It's on the list. Alright, number 9 is Confidential OG. It has even a label for this one.
That's very interesting.
Yes. Its parents are Afghani and OG Kush. And the stats are not there.
Sweet.
Right. This list is...
Slackers.
I know. OG LA Affy is number 8.
So it's a OG Kush, Afghan. I don't know what the LA would be.
So this is what I have. I have Landrans from Afghanistan and Unknown Indica.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know if
These people on this list are fucking great.
Yeah, they're doing their job here.
This reporter needs to lose his job because he blows.
Shit. I gotta find a better list here. Alright, number 7, LA Cheese. Parents are LA Confidential, which was on the list just earlier. And Big Buddha Cheese.
Big Buddha!
Big Buddha Cheese.
Hey, I will say I've had some cheese, but it was cheese wrecked. I've also had another one too. I think it was maybe just cheese. They're both pretty good.
So you said that Northern Lights would be on this list. Would you have placed it at 6?
I mean, I'm just saying I know Northern Lights is some good shit.
I just have a parent of Afghani. So...
Huh?
I just have a parent for it of Afghani, so...
Okay, so Northern Lights is an Afghani child. Okay, wow.
Number 5 is Enemy of the State. This list sucks, because it just says parents Afghani.
What kind of fucking people made this list?
Santa
Sucky
Connections, the ones that I've been
Sucky
doing.
ones, which usually Canna Connections have a ton of good shit. Canna Connections, you need to get better shit.
Somebody got lazy.
Somebody got lazy with this list. So, number 4 is Cream Caramel. Okay, they actually have some parents here. They have White Leaf Indica, Maple Leaf Indica, White Rhino, and Blue Black.
Blue Black. I've never heard that one.
I've never heard
That's
blue
an
black.
interesting one.
And that's the actual white rhino that we've talked about. But, like we've said, it's usually laced with Coke. But if you're getting it from a dispensary, like...
It's not going to be laced with Coke.
Right. So number 3...
Unless you're in Washington, or Oregon.
Yes.
Then it might be.
That's possible.
Number 3 is Black Damiana.
Dominican?
Domiana. D-O-M-I-N-O.
Domino?
Domino.
Domino? Okay. Black Domina.
Domino. Like the
It's
game.
an A.
No, it's an A at the end.
Oh,
an A.
really?
Yeah. It's like black with a dime and then an A at the end of it. It's black.
Yeah, my eyes are fucking
Domino.
with me too. So, it's got parents of Northern Lights, Afghani, Ortega, and Hash Plant. Like, there's a gangbang going on to make this motherfucker.
Apparently.
Like,
Damn.
holy fuck.
And
There's
by the
some
way,
couple
2
swapping.
of them that I said were going to be in there is in there.
So, number 2 is LA Confidential. What did we have earlier? OG Confidential?
It's just in the parent plant.
Yep.
Do a bunch of them.
Confidential OG, and this is OG Confidential. Or
Oh.
LA Confidential. Okay. Which is parents is Afghani, and then OG LA Affy. And then number 1, Critical Kush. Critical Mass and OG Kush. It's not the list I would have expected for, honestly.
Why are you wasting the fluid in my...
So it's your lighter.
Because it's the white lighter I handed you the other day when you didn't have one.
She's making shit up. Just like she has a red lighter now, mine came up missing.
I don't have a red lighter. I have...
You did earlier.
No, I didn't. I had a flower lighter,
And a green one?
a green one, and a gray one.
Well, you had a red one earlier.
I didn't have a red one earlier. I haven't had a red one since mine disappeared off the stove.
I didn't take it.
I know, you
made
made sure you left
to
it
give
here.
it back. I was like, look, somebody take this red lighter from me, because I'm going to take it. Just on instinct.
That's why it's on my stove, so that we don't usually have it out here, so that doesn't happen. Because I know you always have a red one.
So, do you have some questions? She's so unprepared.
Right? I mean, my list sucked, and I looked at next week's list. It's not going to be next week's list.
No.
No.
Saying fuck that.
Yeah.
Okay, if you could completely get rid of 1 month out of the year, which month would it be and why?
Like, are we just talking, like, weather-wise? Or are we talking,
For whatever,
like...
Just get rid of an entire month.
You get to choose why, but you have to tell me what month and why.
I don't have any hatred for a month, honestly. Like, in my 30 years, I've come to accept the 12 months into my life, and the 12 months being an even number, I accept just because it's, even.
I'd get rid of July. Fuck
Why
July.
are you getting rid of my warm month?
Because it rains all July every fucking year. Fuck July.
No.
If anything, I would get rid of February because it is such a short month, and it's like the only one that's not.
Okay, well, I would get rid of January because January is cold as fuck and dreary and poopy and just gross, and I hate winter, and that's one less month I have to deal with winter.
Woo!
I'd also get rid of May because it's always fucking raining in May.
That's what I was... Every July, it fucking rains like 18 days to 31. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm also getting rid of March because I hate that it can't decide if it wants to be warm or cold.
Fuck you too.
Yeah, you got rid of my month, so I don't want
Yeah, and the other boys' month.
Fine, fuck April.
Fine,
Fuck everybody's month. Burn it all! Calendar's a lie. Time's a myth. Fuck the system, it's just a set of control. The sun's a lie. It's a drone committed by the government to
And
actually...
the earth is flat, and don't forget, he doesn't believe birds are real.
No. I don't believe the Earth is flat. Those people are stupid. But birds aren't real.
He thinks that they're government spies.
They're all government spy drones, especially pigeons.
Dude, you know how many birds we have out here? Like a whole fucking flock of them in the field all the time.
I
And
stared
they're
at
all
it.
watching you.
Little blackbirds.
You know why you have so many birds?
Wow.
Because we do a podcast and smoke so much fucking weed on here.
Oh,
On your porch every Wednesday, and they're
Let's be
watching
honest.
us.
Who gives a fuck about 3 adults that we could be out fucking people's shit up, vandalizing shit? We could be making
We're
more kids for the
conspiring.
government to take care of because we're just like, well, fuck everyone.
We're
We'll just let the
conspiring.
government take care of us 100%. Like, whatever. Like, no. Nope, that's not us. We smoke a little bit of weed, enjoy ourselves.
Government's out to get you, man. Don't trust them.
I really don't care for pretty much anybody in the government. Like, you guys all are douchebags. Like, they all are just really two-faced motherfuckers.
And we just lost all of our government listeners.
Oh, I don't give a shit. Oh, I would die laughing if any politician ever listened. They'd be like, fuck, we suck.
Well, here, just in case. Hey, Joe Biden, suck a dick.
All of you guys just sucked.
Right. Alright, Matt, what's your next question?
How would your friends describe you?
Loud, obnoxious, a dangerous driver. Yep. That's about what, I mean, let's be serious
My
here.
favorite way that my friends describe me is I'm the nicest psycho you'll ever meet that talks like a sailor. Like, that's literally what...
Or how her best friend's daughter described her in class at school.
Yeah.
Oh, the lady that has the brand new house with all the dogs and swears a lot. Oh,
Yep.
yes.
That's what she told her teacher.
Yes. I was like, that's epic.
Nice.
My mom was absolutely mortified. I died of laughter.
The little owl's daughter.
Yep.
Bugs.
People would say I'm a big dude. That's a big dude.
Meh. Fuck out of me. There's bugs attacking me.
Uh-huh.
I don't like them. They are not nice to me.
Like I said, why can't we have warm weather and not the bugs?
I mean, you could always go to, like, Vegas. They don't have bugs there. Just scorpions.
Yeah, but that's like a super bug.
It's just a scorpion. Like, you could just take a broom and just fucking hockey.
So it's in your
God,
shoe, and you gotta
bitch.
put your shoe on, and all of a
Oh,
sudden...
you just shake your fucking shoes before you put them on.
Yes,
Or you can cut it in half and then put it in your food and eat them. Or it tastes like chicken.
Sweet. Not doing that.
what is wrong with you?
Just heard this.
I had a
I feel
dude-
like they'd be way too crunchy.
You know those people at the expo that have the bugs in the candy? They tried really hard to get me to get some when I was there by myself. I'm like, no, you can keep that. They're like, how about some flavored crickets? And I'm like, or not. Don't knock it till you try it. Oh, I'm gonna knock it, and I sure as fuck ain't gonna try it. Was there a
Right.
spider on me?
No.
That was a lie.
It wasn't on you.
It was on its way, wasn't it?
It was close.
Did you get it?
No.
Ish.
Where is it?
It fell on the floor and went that way.
Okay. Thank you.
And then vanished.
I'm not eating candy with bugs in it. That's gross.
Speaking of expos, we get to go on Sunday.
Yay.
Woo!
Woo.
I saw a photo today of a whole bunch of black-eyed Lucy's and one Xanthic in all of them.
So you're going to buy more snakes?
No.
No! Okay, so listen. We literally cannot afford to spend any more money on purchasing said snakes right now.
Or equipment
Yeah.
for said snakes. Extra snakes.
Nor do we have the space until we get our shelves. Because,
fuck.
like, currently one's living on my kitchen counter. Okay?
Wow.
Yeah, we're committed. I'm going to have to figure out what we're going to do. Because I have another one that's on top of the cage that we're going to fill next month.
Those have been planned for a while, though.
It's the boy's birthday present.
Right, right.
And then, of course, my tamale I plan on buying.
So you're just gonna have a whole fucking wall.
Couple of them. Yeah.
Nice.
So excited for it. Here, next spring, we'll buy all of our big racks and stuff so that way we can continue to build.
Yep. Because it'll condense our collection down to a much more manageable area, and then we can fill the remaining area.
Red's like, sweet.
Sweet, more of them.
Yeah,
And
dude.
multiplying.
More
Oh,
breeds.
wait till they actually start
Yeah, wait till they
multiplying.
fucking start!
More breeds, all kinds of shit. Hey, I'm excited about it, okay? I told you about, like, what me and Mal, like, figured out the one day in math. We were talking.
Right.
And, yeah, oh my. And then now, like, with us buying Wednesday this week, oh yeah. Okay, so we're going to get some pretty costly babies coming out of her and Edgar together, so that's really exciting. So,
Yeah,
that's
and,
going to be...
and then even Chance and Poe
So,
will make, like...
so what if they break up?
They won't.
That's not a thing.
It's not allowed. They can partner swap sometimes, though. But
Here's
like
your
swinging.
Buster Tostitos.
Some swinging!
So, are you guys gonna put a swinger star on the side of your house?
oh god, no.
Fuck that, no.
Only if we can hang a reptile over top of it, so they know it's a reptile swinger place.
You could paint a reptile in the middle of the swinger
Just
star.
write reptiles only on it.
Instead of fans only, now it's reptileonly.com.
Watching reptiles fuck. Dun dun dun.
So I guess, by what I saw,
It's banning porn.
yeah, supposedly, fans always like, alright, fuck you guys.
It's not.
You guys are ruining what we wanted to do.
So I've looked into this from like both sides. I don't know what's true and what's not, but from either standpoint, just the meme alone, where it's like, oh, that's like Pornhub saying, okay, we're gonna ban porn, so we're just a hub.
Well, like, initially, they got on there to, like, showcase people's talents.
Yeah.
Like, somebody that was really good at, like, say, magic or something, like, I don't know, juggling or something that somebody would be interested in. They could pay a couple bucks to watch them do different tricks or teach them tricks or something like that. That's initially what it was supposed to be for.
Well,
and then, like, smutty people
And then
were
the
like,
fucking
hey!
hoes took over it. I ain't gonna be shy about it. The fucking bitches took over. Sorry, not sorry.
Whatever.
But some people are saying they're not banning sexual content.
I have no clue.
They're just changing policies for like
Doesn't
more
really,
consensual stuff.
doesn't really.
Some of these people might have to go out and actually get a real job.
And that's another thing. You have to be a verified account to get subscriptions and paid from subscriptions.
Yeah, but how do you verify the account? A lot of times it's just like you get an email, you get a text message, and like something else, and
You
that's
gotta
that.
verify you. So you have to tag yourself to like Instagram
I
and
gotcha.
all that other bullshit.
I gotcha. I don't know. I was just curious because I know a lot of times, like when you have to do that, it's like just stupid shit like that.
Right.
We'll never have an OnlyFans thing, so.
You don't want OnlyFans for your reptiles? I bet you there's some weirdos out there that would pay for some snake on snake action.
Okay, but that's like...
Lizard on lizard action.
Okay, but that feels so wrong to me, and I'm just not down for it.
As long as there's not any costumes, it's okay.
No.
You could sell pictures of lizard feet.
Oh man.
Till we get a legless lizard.
And you show off the tail.
Hey, like that vent hole? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that cloaca.
Watch how it whips back and forth.
Check that tongue action out. Like.
Gross, guys.
I was wondering what that was.
What is that noise?
Marco.
Polo.
Oh,
I thought she had polo anyways.
I
I'd have gave her another polo.
heard it like right there.
I say it faster than she does, but I think she started hers before.
The thing is in the recording, you also overtalk her
I do.
when you both say polo.
I'm a little bit quieter than he is until I get all pissy about something. And then
She's
I get
pretty
on.
much quiet all the time.
Just gotta
Unless
start
it's like
shouting.
a rant.
Yeah, until I get on a rant.
Unless
That's
it's a
it.
rant or something she's really excited about.
You just gotta go polo at the top of your
Like
you know,
Wednesday.
you gotta peek. You gotta peek the mic.
She's excited for Wednesday. I can tell you that.
I am. I love Wednesday.
Oh, she's so fucking cool.
She's
She
pretty.
really is.
Have some juice there.
Yes, they're juice box.
I love that thing. That is easily one of my new favorite pizzas.
Right?
We still have to get one.
I so fucking love that thing.
They had a Captain Crunch one in New York
Oh,
City.
that's so dope.
And I was like, I don't want to seem like I'm getting the same thing that Red just got.
If you get it, I don't care. I highly recommend this.
That's why we didn't get it. Love you, buddy. Fuck that! Who gives a fuck? If Red is upset that we bought a pipe similar to his, it'd be okay.
I like the spice of life. I don't want to have the same thing that like Red does. I like everything's their own thing.
No, in
Okay,
the same
well, I
thing,
want a
this
juice
thing
box.
hits like fucking crazy. It's great. Like,
It's not bad.
I love that thing so fucking much.
Yeah, we're gonna smoke out of Charlie too.
I got a
Mal
pack.
loves
I
Charlie.
love Charlie. Charlie's my unicorn.
Sorry,
It's okay.
dying over here. But Charlie is your favorite, you say?
He's my unicorn.
Charlie the unicorn.
It makes me giggle because I wanted a unicorn pipe so bad. So my amazing husband got it for me for Christmas, and the best thing ever is that we both got each other.
A bubbler and or a bong.
Yeah,
Candy Mountain. Let's go to Candy Mountain.
that's why his name's Charlie.
Charlie.
You guys know there's no real such thing as Candy Mountain, right?
No, shun the non-believer. Shun.
Yep. Oh yeah, we're all old. That's for sure. That come out when I was in college, so that means it come out in 2009.
That and fucking.
Either late 2008 or early 2009.
And then llamas with hats. Carl!
No.
I didn't buy llamas with hats. It's funny. I found it to be a little just stupid.
I thought it was great.
Carl was okay though. Just the shit that Carl would do.
Oh.
Why are you killing everyone, Carl?
You hear that? That's the sound of freedom.
That's people drowning, Carl.
Dumb fucking cartoon.
I love that cartoon.
But you know what I mean? Like, everyone our age knows definitely about, like, llamas with hats was a big thing even before I got out of school, so, like, 2007 probably.
Yeah. The End of the World was 2006.
Huh?
The End of the World.
Fires the missiles.
But I'm really tired.
Well,
then
have a nap.
take a nap. Then fires the missiles!
Fucking kangaroos.
Fucking kangaroos, they'll be dead anyway. Fucking Australia.
It's been a long time since I've seen that.
I share it every time I find it. And then I watch it like half a dozen times. It's one of my favorite cartoons.
It's one of those old internet fucking golden videos. They've lasted.
E-Bomb's World. That's where they came from, E-Bomb's World.
I don't know what that is.
When you were a teenager, E-Bomb's World had everything.
Till, let's see, it was
If you knew where to-
E-Bombs till Newgrounds, then Newgrounds to...
Oh, I still was on E-Bombs. Oh, yeah.
Well, Newgrounds just stole off fucking E-Bombs. And then, what was it? Oh, no. There's another one after Newgrounds.
When you were a teenager, there was everything. You could search up some porn. and play video games and get like memes and videos all in one shot.
Yeah.
When you were a teenager.
And
That's
all
what
you had to
E-bombs
do was put a proxy on your fucking school computer. You're like, well, I can play games whenever, fucking look at porn whenever, like, yeah.
When we were teenagers, like,
we got around everything.
Those websites that had everything, and that was one of them. E-bombs had everything. They had the best videos.
Oh, 4chan.
4chan. Well, 4chan was...
That was later. That was later.
I never played on 4chan much. I couldn't figure it out. It was always fucking confusing. It wasn't like E-bombs. E-bombs is easy. You go tap the bar, and it literally had, like, I can't remember what it was. It was more or less a porn tab. Yeah. And then they had a game tab, and then they had a video tab, and they had a meme tab.
Yep.
So you just clicked on it and fucking hit the search bar and search what you wanted. Or you just watched the fucking redonkulous ass shit that was on there.
Play the fucking
I guess I
game
missed
of the
the
day.
memo. I don't know any.
Dude, E-bombs was the best.
Go on there, whatever game was up, play the game of the day. Holy Lemons. Fucking used Holy Lemons for a while. That was a good site.
I really didn't get to play on computers much in high school. I'm okay.
I worked at a radio station that literally didn't give a fuck what I did. As long as the buttons were hit at the right time and nobody else was in the station, they didn't give a fuck what I did.
Oh.
So I sat on the recording computer and I fucking played on E-bombs all day long. I did. E-bombs, I'd be fucking playing games or watching videos. Oh, I couldn't even tell you how many videos.
Yeah.
Like, all the Charlie videos and that shit back in the day. Mm-hmm. I did. It had tons of funny videos.
Oh, there was. Fucking, I remember fucking...
That was YouTube before YouTube was a thing.
Full Throttle Douche Bottle, where it was fucking... It was like mixed with like fucking Monster Energy drink and like cayenne spice and shit.
I don't know. I was about it. It was a good website. It had a lot of cool shit on it. Yeah? No?
Yeah.
Sorry. I was zoning out really hard.
Wow.
It's gone.
Come back to us, Mama.
Mel's pretty stoned. You can see it on her face.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
Well, the bubblers... Like, you could have shitty weed and smoke a bubbler, and you're fucking set.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I do. Maybe we'll talk about that for advice tonight. When you have shitty weed, what do you do?
Alright.
Smoke it.
Now, that's not saying we're smoking bubblers tonight because we have shitty weed.
No. We actually haven't even
saying...
smoked any of this weed yet. We just picked it up this afternoon. Well, we told you the story about the man downstairs and having to wait for him and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So, like, we haven't smoked any of it yet, so this is the first we're smoking it. So we don't even know if it's really all that good.
Right, but this was the show idea. We were going to do bubblers.
Right.
Something different. I mean, we've talked about bubblers in the past, and we've had most of the bubblers on at least once.
Yes. I think the only one... Well... I
don't think
Charlie...
We've had Charlie on.
So Charlie is actually a special guest because at the beginning of every fucking show, Charlie is the one that we rip for our intro.
Yeah, because Charlie's kind of loud and obnoxious.
Yes, that's why I was going to put it on last.
Yeah, so Charlie actually is the intro when Red hits it sounds like a bong. It's really actually a bubbler because the bubbler is louder than the bong. So we tried multiple bongs in the making of it.
Charlie is my piece. It has to be loud and obnoxious.
Because she's not, when we're on the show. It's every other time. I just feel like when we're doing the show, you're kind of like mousy. And I'm like, step it.
I don't mean to be.
Like, sometimes, even, like, when I'm, like, cutting out, like, where there's some stuff, like, we're not talking or somebody's coughing or something, like, you can't even tell that you're talking. The bugs are as loud as you are. And I'm like, fuck, I have to listen to them before I delete them because I'm like, fuck.
Shit.
Because she whispers, and I'm like, fucking stop it.
Oh, my God.
Like, I know you're high, but fucking, let's go. Wake up.
I don't mean.
I'm just saying. It's a thing. Oh, well, fuck.
Yes!
It's because I wasn't looking.
I was sitting here like this because I was like waiting, and then
For me to look away, then you could do it.
Yeah, but I was looking at you too, and I just happened to
It's
look
a conspiracy that they don't want me to win. Because I win too much normally.
I mean, she's on she's on like planet 9 of 6 over there, so.
What? It didn't make any sense. I know, she's amped up. She is. We got our second female ball. Oh. She's gonna be crazy.
I agreed, though, to not getting any more until after we have our shelves.
We just can't afford them. This is all there is to it. I made a mistake this time, so...
You didn't make a mistake.
Oh.
I thought I had more money in a... Yeah, that's why I was dying. I thought I had more money in my account than what I did because I forgot I had to pay the guy for the septic system more. So I forgot I took that money out. And then I thought I had more money in there. So then when I checked it, I couldn't repay my bill account as much as I should have been able to because I didn't have what I thought I had in it. So I fucked up.
But it was too late because she was already on her way here.
I would have still bought her.
Oh, I'm sure.
Did you hand it to me or did you hand it to me?
I handed it to you.
Okay, because I felt like...
Because I won, nose goes.
Wow!
Oh, she's gonna hold it against you.
I don't care.
Look at my glittery fingers.
Wow.
Blind you with the glitter.
I'm just so excited about Wednesday. Like, oof.
But today is Wednesday.
So that's part of the reason it fits so perfect.
Well, we wanted... Okay, so she's black with white and then a yellow stripe on her.
Beautiful.
And Mal was like, since she's going to be black, I want to call her, like, a name her, like, since it's a phantom mystic, they're both kind of creepy. Let's come up with a creepy name or something. So I looked up gothic names, and for some... Well, they had Wednesday on
I get it, Wednesday.
And I was like, Wednesday 13, or like that,
Yeah.
and Wednesday Addams. I'm like, yes! And she's like, yeah, let's go with Wednesday. I'm like, fuck yeah! So her name's Wednesday.
Yeah, when you told me it, I'm like, it fits your theme. You got Edgar, you got Poe, like Wednesday Addams. That's what my first thought was Wednesday Addams. So,
That's okay, because our 9-year-old goes, why did you name her after a day of the week? He's like, that's dumb. I'm like,
Dude, it's funny because, like, my kidness of me is showing. Because I always loved Christina Ricci as an actress. Like, she's a really good actress. So, like, growing up, like, she was, like, a little older than we are. So, like, I always just really... She was, like, my age acting. I just thought it was really cool. So, like, I've always really liked Christina Ricci. And then, like, we'll probably have one named Casper at some point.
oh, absolutely
I'm sure.
will.
And then, like...
One of my
It's
little
gonna be an
black-eyed
albino.
Lucy's.
Oh.
A black-eyed
I was going to
Lucy.
say an albino one or whatever.
No, they have red eyes, and they just don't look ghostly. Like, the white snakes with the black eyes, that looks more like a... kind of like a ghost, because it reminds me of, like, the sheets with the dark eyes.
Okay.
But, like, so I'm sure we'll have that. Like, people will be like, oh, these guys like Christina Ricci. Because when we get lychee geckos, I want to name my female Christina Lychee. I think it's hilarious. Come on, tell me
You're
that's...
so fucking corny.
Tell me it's not the funniest fucking thing you've heard in a hot minute.
You're
It's
corny as
hilarious. Just
fuck.
saying.
You're hilarious as fuck, but it's still corny. I'm not bitching, because, like, I'm naming frogs Rupert and Rhonda.
We have
So what's
Felonious
the
and
one
Felicia.
named in your pond?
And then, that one, I haven't given him a name yet.
Oh, man.
You have to catch them first.
Yeah.
You can't name the outside pets.
I sure fuck can.
No, you can't. You'd run out of names halfway through them. Do you know how many fucking outside pets there is around here?
I don't even think I could keep track of them all.
It's stupid.
There's the bunnies.
There's like
There's
40
the
of
deer.
those. There's like 5 of those.
There's
My woodchucks.
Whistle pigs.
woodchucks.
There's like
which is
15
a
whistle
bajillion of them
pigs.
because
Yeah.
they're fucking
Yeah. Yeah, lots of whistle pigs. We have a fox.
Foxes, yes.
Yeah, we have a fox.
Coyote.
No.
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 What are the...
Those are not my yard pets. Those people can shoot. I'm okay with that.
We don't want coyotes. No.
They
No,
can
no,
fuck
no.
off.
We have pheasants.
We do. We had a pheasant.
We've had a couple of pheasants we've seen.
Yeah. So we hear
So-
turkeys, but we haven't
Owls.
seen them.
We have lots of owls. I've never seen an owl on our land, but I know, they're definitely
I'm
around.
sure
You hear them all the
you've
fucking
seen
time.
bald eagles flying.
We
We
around.
have a
have.
blue herring that flies through here all the
Yeah,
time.
a blue herring that flies from this little pond over there to a pond over there.
I know that there's a hummingbird.
A couple of them. Yeah, we have a little really red little fucker and then one that's kind of greenish.
Yeah.
The really red one's cool looking.
I love them so much.
What have I missed? Because
I got vultures out the ass out here.
I wouldn't. Okay.
I'm not really counting them as friends.
We have a
but there's
couple
lot
of woodchuck or a couple of chipmunks.
Crows
We do.
for sure.
Oh, we have a buttload of crows. Like
One of these
We have a
days
lot
I'm
of
gonna
shit
try
out
and
here.
befriend one of them.
Do you count the geese that fly
oh
over?
no,
Or
we don't
they
like
just-
cobra chickens.
No, you don't like cobra chickens. I like
Fuck
cobra chickens.
cobra chickens. They're dickheads.
They're amazing and
They're
hilarious.
dickheads.
I love that they're beautiful and feisty.
Dickheads.
They're
No, you want
dickheads.
beautiful and feisty? A swan is fine. Fuck cobra chickens.
I love cobra chickens. I think they're great.
Fucking horrible.
Damn it! God damn! Son of a bitch!
I'm sorry. Since when do you start the game?
I do randomly. Loser.
Well, you started it, so
Yeah, you're good. Look at
you gotta pull for.
I wanted to make sure I had it.
I know my hand was just stuck there. It was not.
You watch and see, because after we get our shelving units, anything we get after that, I have to pay for the animal and the cages, because, like, literally he can't afford to. Okay? So, like, you watch and fucking see what shows up after we get to that point. Little by little.
I mean, like we were saying, in 5 years we want to be breeding, like all the stuff we want to be breeding and what we think we'll have. I think we'll make it. Once we have shelving units, I think we'll quickly add on, like what we're going to need. I mean, we have a nice shelving unit already that's going to be good for the hog nose.
Septic system.
What about the septic system?
Make sure you're paying it.
Well,
It's
yeah.
paid off. Well, yeah, but
Oh yeah, I'll get it paid off.
I know you
Um,
will. I'm just saying, make sure.
who handed this to me?
I did.
Okay.
Yes, because I started
Okay,
it.
I couldn't remember. I'm sorry.
I'm fucking dying though.
It's okay.
I think I'm going to give it a minute.
You can.
She's a rough bitch.
I mean, we're
A
still
rough
early
bitch.
into this.
I know, and this is
But,
our fourth
like-
pipe.
That's why I have to pay for it. Like, when I make tattooing, that's why I would have to pay for it through and through. Not, oh, I don't have the money yet, baby. Can I have, so many $100 and have this? And he's like, yes.
Sometimes. I have a hard time with reptiles because I've always
It
really loved
depends
reptiles.
on the reptile, I'm assuming.
Well, I have a list of stuff that I want. And, like, I've said it. My next female is going to be a mystic. That's all there is to it. And then I've started looking at coral glows, and I started looking at champagnes.
Is it mystic male or female?
They could both be mystic.
Or Wednesday?
Oh,
Wednesday is a female, and she's a mystic.
Okay.
A mystic phantom, to be exact.
Okay.
So, like, I've said it. I'm going to have a mystic next. But then I looked at coral glows and loved them, and I've been looking at champagnes and some serious GHIs.
You gotta stop.
Like-
you gotta do what I do.
I've been
and
looking
stay
at-
away from the internet.
I've been looking at, like, I
You
like
get
to
bored.
learn. I'm learning. So, like, it's learning
I get
experience. Like, I'm not only learning what I like, but I'm learning what stuff looks like. Because
But
I
you
can
look at
correlate.
what you're buying.
The problem is that he shows me stuff. And then
Like, I can be like, oh no, I don't want that. I can't do that right now. If I tell her, she's like, we have to. I'm like, we don't have to. We have to.
And I
like,
literally the other night, I'm like, pretty. It's like,
Oh my god.
she was like stupid cheap for what she is, and I can make some stellar combinations with her and Edgar.
like my argument was valid. It was a valid argument. It was.
Breeding.
So, but like, I like to study different genes, what they do together. Like, like to learn what they mean. Like,
Right.
we'll find something. We're like, what the fuck is that? And I'll research it and see like if there's 2 genes to put together to make it, or maybe even 3 genes. Like urban camos, I think 4 genes put together to make an urban camo. They're like $12,000 to buy. They're insane.
Holy hell. And I'm guessing it's just black, red, and...
Nope. They're a lot of times they're called like Oreo pies, or they're urban camo. So they have some brown in them, and then some black, and then white. And like they look like camouflage. They're really nifty looking, and they have like spots of white on them also because they're pied. So like they're really, really cool looking, but they're really, really expensive. And because it's like I think it's 2 recessives and 2 dominants genes. You have to have all 4 of them. So like it's a very low probability of getting them. So like with us, we have 5 dominant genes.
Okay.
We have, yeah, oh yeah, that's a really dark one, but they're not usually that dark. Anyways, we have 5 dominant genes between the 2 snakes that we're putting together. So that being said, like, we can come up with a super mystic, and then put the phantom in there and a leopard in there, and that's probably like a $1,500 to $2,000 baby. Like, it's fucking dope. Like, it's worth it for us. Because, I mean, once I get an all-gene animal, I mean, that's going to be fucking dope looking. Once I have one of my own, though, then I'll let one go.
So, if you get an all-gene one, that just all different genes, right?
Yeah.
What color do you want it to be?
So if it's an all-gene animal, it's going to be almost completely black with a yellow stripe down it, and the white on the sides of it are going to be completely white. Like white. And then the bottom of it's all going to be white. That's what they look like.
It'll be beautiful.
Like, I've seen a couple of super mystics. They are dumb looking.
Oh, listen.
They're like the darkest purple you can think of, and that it's damn near black. And that's what it is. It's like almost completely black. And then the white in it's white as fuck. It's not like a dulled white or like a kind of yellowish white. It's fucking white. And then the whole bottom's white. They're super cool looking. They really are.
They're pretty.
But they're expensive. That's for sure. So, like, that's one of the reasons why, like, I have that pairing.
Okay.
Me and Mal have a couple of different pairings that we want to do. Just because we know what they'll do. Like, we have an idea of what snakes will produce. And we'll see, like, what kind of prices they have on them. I remember that kind of stuff. Because I'm like, okay, I want to get this premium price. What do I have to make? So, like, me and her look at that kind of shit. And it has to be stuff that we can come across fairly easily at a small price. So we want to put combinations together. And it doesn't have to be like 5 gene animals. We can make a 6 gene animal in 2 generations. So we just have to 2 generation it to make these awesome animals.
So you don't have to have a giant gangbang over here.
No, not necessarily.
Get an all gene. You just put all the snakes in one tank, and bam, black snake with yellow down the middle.
But like Poe and Chance, they can make a. Let's see. Hold on. A pastel Enchi clown blade. That's 4. And then Edgar and Wednesday, what can they make? Work on me with this.
It'd be a super mystic phantom leopard. If we wanted to get to the highest degree.
Okay,
but then there's also, they could do a sterling because they both have a pewter or a pastel. So you could have Sterling or whatever the other one's called. That's a super pastel with Mojave. I know what that is. That's
Pewter.
no. What's it called? A Mystic Potion.
Yeah, there we go.
So like we could make Mystic Potions, which is big on Mal's. There's a lot of other.
If we make one of them, we'll end up keeping it.
And there's a lot of other, like, they could just add these two things, like, because Mystic is actually two things put together. So, like, two different
And then
genes put together.
The babies we get from Wednesday and Edgar, and we get from Chance and Poe, we can breed together and make.
I might be a little too high for all this
for
breeding
genetics,
talk,
right?
just
For
saying.
genetics.
I
have a plan.
I'm trying here.
But like, I have a plan. Like, I will have another clown female.
Okay.
Before we start breeding, we'll have a female clown,
Like a
or else
clown?
100 het for clown.
Yeah.
Like, that's what Poe is. She's not a clown. She's 100% het. But, like, she has an indca gene, which is a dominant gene, with a recessive clown.
Okay.
So her babies with Chance, because Chance is a clown, like, visible clown. So that's the highest chance you can get of getting a clown baby, unless they're both visible clowns.
Okay.
So, like, we're going to get some clowns. That's what it is. But, like, I want to get another female, and I would love for her to be visibly clown. But I want to get, like, a female spot nose clown, or something like that.
So we can make Batmans?
I want to get on a project of a Batman.
Batman.
Yeah, that's what the gene's called. So, the Batman is a spot nose clown, indca, pastel, something else. We have all of them right now except for the spot nose to do it.
Yep.
And they're like a $3,000 baby. Like, they're dope. So I want to get a clown spot nose if I can. Which they're fairly common. They're about $700 though. So I'll find a deal someday. Trust me.
We'll have one pop up that, they're knocked the price down because it's last year's hatchling and they're trying to make room, and I'll be like, baby.
Well, like, we have champagnes. I love champagnes. I've been
like
looking at
golden
champagne GHIs. So, like, they're really fucking dark, and then they are gold.
They look like they're
fucking
glowing because of how the gradient is so drastic. It literally goes from almost black to almost white. It literally looks like the snake is glowing. It's crazy.
It's just, like, that's another combination I'll have. I'll have a female that's a GHI with the champagne. Sorry, I'm a little high.
Right?
Oh, fuck, I forgot.
Charlie!
I forgot I was taking a break on
Charlie!
You forgot me on Candy Mountain.
Candy Mountain!
Oh, this is Candy Mountain.
Yeah, it
This
is.
bowl's fucking big. It is.
It's ridiculous.
It's
for
so
Charlie.
heavy, Charlie can't even hold it up, so you have to lean him against
That's
something.
because Charlie didn't actually come with a bowl.
Yeah, and I had extras.
We actually have an extra bowl now
Yeah, we
that
do.
came with Willie.
No, not with Willie.
Yeah, it came with Willie.
No, I thought he gave it to us with Sky. Because Sky's
Oh,
thing is
yeah.
all stupid.
Yeah, because we bitched about how long the downstem was on her. So maybe it was Sky. Anyways, it's a smaller bowl. We just haven't tried it in Charlie yet. I didn't think about it until just now, as a matter of
Yeah, me
fact.
neither,
I was just like, oh, we have that smaller bowl. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, breeding is exciting for us, the breeding thought process.
And then the carpet pythons, I have a pet project. It'll be beautiful. I'm making all black snake.
Black snake.
I have a fascination with black snakes. Like, I want a Mexican black king snake. Just
If
California
you get a
king.
retarded black snake, I might touch it.
so,
But it has to be like the most
A sand boa.
retarded one.
Let me
Or,
show you what it
No,
Egyptian-
I mean like it'll be in a tree and it keeps falling out of the tree.
Well, hold on.
Why
I
do you
know
want a
this-
retarded one?
Because it probably won't bite me for
Oh,
sure.
they're not going to bite you ever. Like, they're really not. Like, I would even be so inclined to say that even Wednesday, we just got her, I trust that she wouldn't bite you.
Is that the one with the stupid face?
Yeah. Arabian sand boa. Oh, no. Those aren't sand boas. Those are carpets. That's what she's looking to make. They're not actually black, but they look black. They're like a charcoal.
No, yeah, they're like that's about as black as they get.
That or a full-on dragon. If you make one that looks like a full-on dragon. Out of your bearded dragons.
Okay, but did you see the meme I posted? I could just give Jackson a lighter and some fluid.
I saw that.
Good lord.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But, like, we'll be breeding
We'll have white lips by then.
bearded
promise.
dragons probably next year. Yeah, I think they only have to be a year old and a certain weight. But we also have to make sure that they're close to the same size as Jackson. We don't want him to dominate them. Yeah, she hits like an ox.
Yeah, she does.
He goes, yeah! Like, he's like
Can
dying.
we take a second on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I know, isn't it rough?
Yeah.
So,
This weed's really rough.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
you got
All
a
right.
word of the day for us?
I think I may.
Nice.
Fuck. Good lord. And as soon as I can find it. For fuck's sake. Alright. This one might be, I don't know, you might get it, you might not. What is a MILVs?
Milves?
MILVES. MILVs.
Milves.
Is that moms I'd like to violate?
Oh, okay.
Wow, okay.
There's no T.
It doesn't have
To
to be.
violate.
Two, you don't usually have to actually have a letter
I'd
for.
like violate. That doesn't make sense. Would
No.
it? Like to violate.
Yeah, like you better. You
Yeah.
don't add an extra letter in there for the word two. No, you don't.
Okay.
I think I got my first initial thought, which was, like, instead of, like, mothers I wanted to fuck, it was, like, I don't know.
What?
His brain's trying so hard.
It was there. It was there.
He had a thought process and it just flopped, just went limp.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so MILVs is a plural of a MILF.
Damn it!
I was like, this is too obvious. I don't think they're going to get it. I was like, I don't want to say it though because I don't want to make it known that it's obvious. So I'm like, okay. So it's a pack of MILFs. Like when you see a bunch of them and you're just like,
so
oh
you're at
my.
a convention or something and there's just like, holy shit, there's a bunch of MILFs over there. Did you see that dump truck ass in that pile of MILFs?
Oh man.
You just created a monster. Good fucking job.
I mean, I thought it was funny. She just shakes her head at us like you guys. Dumb.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like,
I was
that's too
overthinking
obvious.
it. I was overthinking
Right,
it.
I was like, that's too obvious. I'm like, they ain't gonna get that.
No.
Mal went for an actual acronym, just like what a MILF actually is.
I mean, I tried.
So I was like, okay.
Mine was a
I
little
had
awful,
something, but it just...
Fizzled out.
Yeah.
Petered out.
It was so long ago, it was like the first... I was like, it's my initial thought. And I'm like, oh wait, I'm way far away from my initial thought.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh. I know. I'm to the point where I'm having a hard time, like, remembering shit from moment to moment. I'm like, good God.
Good God.
Wait, that's not an all-the-time thing for you?
It fucking
Because it is
Charlie.
for me.
Fucking Charlie is a dickhead. Oh, it's so
why
bad.
It's mine.
Her attitude comes from me, she says. Oh, okay. What are you doing over there,
Rolling my eyes at my mom.
Miss on my phone? Whilst doing the show. Oh, damn.
Eye rolling.
Yeah.
Eye rolling.
She thought the boy could handle relaying a message, and he did not.
Is it an important message?
Well, he needed to try on his shoes and decide if he liked them or not.
You don't do that at the store?
He bought them.
Online, probably, because she
Oh,
buys...
look, I have almost a medallion.
She buys everything online. Doesn't count, sorry.
Almost. I know, that's why I said it's almost a medallion. Almost.
That's like a fat ass's donut that they sit in. They want it to be nice and big so that way they don't fall through the hole. Like,
What, the tube?
yeah, an inner tube,
Dude,
yeah.
I hate getting in an inner tube. I always fall out of them because I'm really not graceful.
She can't manage much, I promise you, dude. Like, I'd hate to see her on a canoe.
Oh,
She'd
God.
Oh god, I'm terrible on a canoe. I've been canoeing so many times and it's fucking terrible.
be fucked. That bitch has
What?
gotta flip, you know it.
No, I've never flipped one. I've come really close, but I've never actually flipped one.
Because she's so ungraceful, she'd be like, oh, fuck!
Once I get sat down, I'm fine. It's getting me from point A to point B.
Now, if I don't lean too far over this way. Oh, we're leaning too far that way. Oh.
Yeah. I'm sure my husband will never take me canoeing with him.
I don't want to have a heart attack. And I know I will. I know she knows how to swim, but I'll have a heart attack because she'll be like drowning herself, and I'm like, stop. Like, just fucking chill out. She'll be like, I can't do this!
Wait, you want to take me whitewater rafting, but you don't want to take me canoeing.
This is supposed to be a vacation, not waterboarding.
I'd be like, look at the fishes!
Flip. Fuck!
There was a turtle!
I wanted to see what it was.
I
Looks like
saw
the
a
snapper.
fish. I saw a fish!
Oh, God. Holy fuck. My face hurts. It's burnt.
Oh.
So, like, oh. I wasn't gonna get fucking sunburnt, and then I lost my, like, one of my favorite hats.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so when I went to get on the Gemini, or no, not the Gemini, the Magnum in Cedar Point, they're like, oh, there's no bins for you to put your shit in. You just have to, like, put it in your pocket or something. And I was like, I can't put my hat in my pocket. I was like, so I put it under my leg. Well, after the first hill, it, like, my ass came out of the seat. How big this hill was. It was insane. So then it fell to my feet. So I, like, tried to push my foot against it. And I was like, I don't know if there was a side to my car. I'm like, I'll just keep my leg and push it against it. And then we kept flying up in the air, and I couldn't keep my foot on it, and it fell out in a tunnel.
Oh.
Yeah, so my Dropkick Murphys hat that I bought the first time we saw Dropkick Murphys, I lost.
Damn.
Yeah.
And it really bums me out, because I really love that hat.
Is
And
that
we
the
had
one
pins
that's
on it.
faded? It was faded and all
The
that?
red and black one that's faded with the red letters on it say Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah, and it had the pins on it.
Oh.
Yeah, it had, like, special 20-year edition pins and shit like that. I was like, fuck.
Should have put it behind your back.
Like, I probably would have fucking still lost it as many times as my ass came out of my seat. It was the original hyper coaster. It was the original pain in your fucking back is what it was. Oh, God. It was almost as bad as a wooden coaster. I was like, fuck. Beat shit out of me. I was like, God damn. And I lost my hat because of it. I'm like, this is ass.
And they didn't let you just toss it to the side.
No.
You guys have been like,
So when I made a Google review about it, because it says, like, it asked me about the coaster. I'm like, all right, motherfuckers. And I was like, I lost my hat because they're dickheads and they don't have a spot for you to put it over there. Like almost all the other coasters do. How is it that hard to just get a little fucking box for
Sure,
shit?
things get stolen, whatever.
I mean, yeah, it's if you're gonna throw your shit there, you know there's a possibility someone's gonna steal your shit.
I've never had someone steal my stuff though when
No.
I put it there.
No.
Not at knock on wood, but like I've never at a theme park had somebody steal my shit
And
while I was on
usually
a
a
ride.
ride's like what, 3 to 5 minutes?
2-3 minutes, yeah. By the time that you do the ride and then you wait for your car to be able to get unloaded.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, that's ass. So I put it in my review. I gave it a 2-star because it beat the fuck out of me, first off. And second, they made me lose my fucking hat. And I don't even know where it was. Like, I think I lost it in the tunnel. So, like...
Too bad you couldn't just jump the fence and go and grab it, like, because that's safe.
That's like a lawsuit and me dying. Like, happening.
Don't do that.
I want my hat!
I know, right? I know, I'm a child.
1 star! Couldn't jump the fence to go get my hat. I was pointing at
I'd
it.
thrown a fit.
Right there.
I didn't even know where it was. I had no idea where it was.
I pointed to the employee. I was like, my hat's right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I throw a fit.
I'll probably just never get it back. It sucks. But, whatever. Like, I guess it was my own stupidity for wearing a hat. Like, but anyways, that's the reason why I wasn't planning on my face being burnt. It was
That's why
fine.
you buy a
and then-
hat there.
No.
Because if you buy a hat there, you lose it there. It's like, what?
Yeah, but their hats are expensive. Like,
And they have
everything.
stupid hats. They don't have shit that I'm gonna wear. Like, they have, like, dipshit looking hats.
Cedar Point.
Well, right now it's the 150th year of Cedar Point.
So it's
So, like, they have all
Fancier.
these celebration bullshit things. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm like, that's insane. So, yeah, I think 150 years ago.
that's a lot of Cedar Point.
Like, I'm just saying, like, that's some sketchy-ass rides 150 years ago. I'm just saying.
They were.
Like,
They were.
like
Would you want to ride
I
a
barely.
roller coaster from the 30s?
I don't even ride roller coasters now.
it wouldn't even been in the 30s. It would have been, like, in the 1880s.
I know. Like, I don't even know when the first fucking roller coaster was. Like,
I have no clue.
I have no fucking clue.
Hey Google.
Oh, God. She's got to Google everything.
Hey Google. When did the roller coaster get invented?
Hopefully she talks to you.
History.com. On June 16, 1884, the first roller coaster in
1884.
America opens at Coney Island in Brooklyn, New York.
Coney Island.
Wow.
Now you know. 1884.
That's insane.
Jesus.
Like, that's got to be
So
some
So
sketch
150
fucking...
years. That was even. So that's even before roller coasters.
Like, well, they could have had other shit by there.
Well,
before
yeah,
then.
they definitely did. Roller coaster. They brought when the roller coaster came out. They probably jumped on that bitch.
Oh,
They
I'm
were
sure.
like, roller coaster.
I mean, they got 16 of them right now, or
Right.
something like that. It's crazy. We rode a lot of fucking coasters. I'm just saying. Oh, we got to ride my favorite coaster 3 times.
Did you ride the Top Fuel Dragster?
No, it actually is shut down. Something broke on it last week and hit a lady. So, like, it's shut down indefinitely at this moment.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what one of the locals was telling me. I was like, that's crazy.
Damn.
I don't trust it anyways because it's run by a magnet, and I'm not getting stuck on top at 425 feet.
Yep. No. Mm-mm.
Fuck
No.
that. I don't like heights very well, and that's a really big height,
But the really
and
fast coaster.
that would really freak me the fuck out. I'd have vertigo
So,
really bad.
I
Yeah,
think
you'd
it's-
have to try and get me down from there.
I think it's supposed to be like a 12-second coaster.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's
It's
like
like-
12 or 13 seconds. Yeah. But it gets stuck up there almost once a day because of how much precipitation's in the air.
Really?
Yeah, it weakens the magnet. So then when it
Damn.
flings it, it's run by just a magnet. That's all it's run by. And when it flings it, like, it weakens it when it's got too much moisture in the air. And you gotta think there's a lake around you. So it's really moist all the time. So, like, it gets stuck up there on top at least once a day for a couple of minutes sometimes and a couple of hours sometimes. I would fucking die of a heart attack by a couple of hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like, I am getting anxiety thinking about it.
I am starting to.
So,
I
like,
was actually
I want to
starting
talk
to-
about something else because I'm like, oh god, let's not
So
think
let's
about
have
that
some
right now.
advice of the night. Don't get stuck on coasters.
Don't what?
Don't get stuck on coasters.
Right. Well, like, so I just wanted to say this because I was still on my mind from yesterday. So yesterday we go to get on the Raptor. And we actually get all buckled into this fucker, and we're allowed to actually ride this one, because the first one we tried to get on, we weren't allowed to ride. So we get on it, and I'm like, oh, I'm actually on a roller coaster. I'm like, sweet. I'm so excited. I haven't been on a coaster in so long. And then it like hit me. I'm like, oh fuck, this is like a big roller coaster. This is gonna be fucking woo.
This is a man coaster.
Like I'm just like, oh, my heart starts beating. I'm like, oh, this is
from the men.
This is gonna be exciting. And I was just like, whew, I gotta not be a child about this. We could do this. Let's go. So I just like held on. I'm like, here we go. And it's just like
a bitch.
And like it started moving. I'm like,
a
oh
bitch.
fuck. Okay, we're good. Like, good God. And then, like, we got up the hill, and it's, like, just going and going and going, and I'm like, fuck. And you're hanging from the bottom, like, hanging down from it. So you're, like, looking around. As it's going up this fucking hill, you just keep going. You're like, oh, yeah, people are getting antsy down there. And then, like, it just goes, and just, like, turns completely around as it's going down this hill. And you're just like, fuck! And then it has like a couple corkscrews and a couple flips, and oh fuck, it's crazy.
So that's the one that it actually looks back in on it?
No, that's the Raptor.
Okay.
That's the first one I got to ride the other day. My favorite is the one that has the backward bend at the 95-degree turn, so it has a backwards of 5-degree turn.
Okay.
Down the hill. That's the Maverick. We got to ride that a couple of times the other day, which I was excited about. Last time I was there, it was a 3.5-hour wait, and we only waited for it one time. Because I was like, I'm not waiting 3.5, 4 hours to ride it a second time, even though I love it. I've been to a lot of theme parks, and I rode a lot of roller coasters, and it's my favorite one. Like, it's hard to actually say that. Like,
nice.
To have one roller coaster that's really, like, the best.
Right.
There was some really gnarly ones I've ridden that are, like, some pretty high contenders. But, like, definitely, it's not even the biggest or the baddest. It's just, like, stupid fast and stupid aggressive and fun. It's just super fun. It's the best. It really is. All right, some advice tonight. We said that we were going to talk about...
If you had short weight, how to improve upon that.
What?
Well,
speak loudly.
I did.
I didn't hear you.
I said if we had short weed, how do we improve upon it?
So, if you have shit weed for the night, or like at the point in time, there's two ways that I would recommend amplifying its ability to work. First,
1, spit on it. 2, throw it into the ground.
No. So, first thing, you could use a bubbler or you can use a bong. Because the two of them, I don't know why, it makes so much more of a cloud and it's so much more aggressive.
So, while burning more of it, you will be burning more of your shit weed. You'll be taking in more. Sometimes some people call it a waste and all that, but at the end of the day, you're getting a bigger hit, and sometimes more is just better.
Like, that's how you have to, it has to be more aggressive if it's shittier weed.
If you're sitting there hitting the same chillum every day and you're just like, oh man, that shit weed sucks. Smoke something bigger. Get Fat Bowl out. A big boy.
But yeah, I feel like that's a good one. And then my second way is, I would recommend to buy blunts. Make blunts. I don't recommend joints for it just because I don't feel like there's enough weed per hit that it makes a difference. But on a blunt, I mean, you're smoking a lot of weed. And I mean, you don't have to smoke the whole thing, but it's a straight shot right down into your lungs and everything. So
Watch
you're absorbing
out for
more.
Some papers, because make sure you're like, if you're taking out the tobacco out of some of the cigars, some of them have a cancer stick. Make sure you're pulling out the cancer sticks and whatnot. You don't need that shit in there too.
Right. But those are my two ways I feel like.
Did you just bite into that Twizzler like a fucking animal?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? These are not the biting kind of Twizzlers. Holy fuck! Make my brain hurt.
You would have hated me earlier. I was ripping them apart in threes. And just like, yep.
No.
Man, this is a bad idea when your mouth's kind of dry. Holy fuck. Wow. And if you have shitweed, get a better dealer.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that you need to do.
Sometimes it's not even your dealer. Sometimes
If it becomes
happens.
a regular problem, get
Yeah,
a dealer.
regular problem, get a new one.
If you've had a dealer for less than 6 months, and 3 or 4 times you've had shitweed, you might want to start thinking about another dealer.
Yeah.
Now, one dealer that we use, DJ, I think we've gotten bad weed from him maybe 3 times in a 3-year process.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes he doesn't get just smoking it yet. He's finishing off what he has, so then he'll text us and be like, "Why didn't you tell me the weed shit?" I'm like,
Because we're not
sorry.
assholes.
Sorry, it was.
I was like, I don't think it's proper to tell your dude that
I'm not gonna.
he's got shit product. He's like, I wish you did. So we do now. We'll be like,
Hey.
have you tried that yet? Just curious. And I mean, they've traded us bags for different stuff when they've gotten different stuff. We just have to not smoke it until the bags comes in.
Right.
Sometimes that's a challenge.
Sometimes.
I don't think we've ever accomplished that challenge, have we?
No, we just bought more when they got more.
Mm-hmm. We're just letting you know. We're gonna smoke it anyway, but
It sucks, but hey, weed's weed, man. Sometimes we just can't be stingy.
I mean, it's going to take a minute to get high, but I'll get there.
If it takes a couple more, what's sitting on your porch a little longer?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right?
Sometimes, I mean, me and Mal sit out here a long time some nights. What was it, Sunday?
Did your mother ever tell you to not play with your food?
I know, Jesus Christ. She's not even listening to the words I'm saying.
Especially while we're on a podcast.
Yeah, butthole. Anyways. Fuck. What were we talking about? You're such a dick. Good God. On that note, I think we give up.
I think that's it.
So,
bubbles, but not a drop
everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Later. Alright, so if you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to share, like, and subscribe to our YouTube and whatever you're on, Spotify. Yeah.
wherever the hell you are.
We don't
Just
know,
because as much as we could get out there, the better it is for us, you know. And I mean, obviously, it shows that you guys like it, and we appreciate seeing that you guys like it. So
yes,
we would
it makes
just
us
love
smile. It really does.
Yeah,
love to see that
love
sub.
Seeing everything, we're gonna get everything here rolling here soon.
So on that set, I also want to say that we have our episode comes out every Friday night. Usually, hopefully, we like to get out about 4:20. Depending on work schedules, it doesn't always work out that way.
But we try.
But so you can hear the Ganja People every Friday night after 4:30-ish, somewhere in the afternoon, evening time.
Yep.
Every single week.
All right.
On that note, we're just going to say we're out. So just remember, don't let your meatloaf.
Keep it creative.
Keep it dank, Ganja Gang.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.